Hello my shining stars, it is Nina. You're watching Fairy Chamber channel. Today our topic is Leo. The 12 signs of the Zodiac. The origin myths, they can be dated way back beyond Greek mythology. They actually can be dated back to Mesopotamia, Babylonia and Egypt. So this constellation of Leo that was known way before Greeks in Babylonia and in Egypt, and it was called Leo in both of these countries. Lion as an animal, that was something that was very much respected in Babylonia. Still today we connect certain types of imagery to the lion and these qualities to the lion, that lions are like kings of animal kingdom and very brave because they look so brave, and the fur of the male lion in the head, it looks like a crown. The myth behind the constellation of Leo in Greek mythology, and that is connected to the 12 labors of Hercules. And Hercules, of course, was a son of Zeus and a son of a mortal woman. His fight against the Lion of Nemea, and Lion of Nemea, that was a creation of Hera. Actually, the lion of Nemea, it originally lived in the moon, and I find this very interesting because the moon is usually connected to feminine aspects and sun is connected to the male aspects, and usually lions are connected to the sun, not to the moon. Hera, goddess of the skies, she convinced the lion to move back to the earth to fight against Hercules. The cave of this lion was in Nemea. That's why it was called the Lion of Nemea. The whole area turned into desert because people were too afraid to go to feed their animals, and they were too afraid to go to soothe their crops. Killing this lion was the first task that was given to Hercules, and he was supposed to kill the lion without any weapons and to bring the lion to the king. On his way, Hercules met a man called Molorclus, who was a peasant, and he had lost his only son to this lion. So he agreed to help Hercules and sacrificed the ram, which was his only ram, so that he could feed Hercules. Hercules entered the lion's cave because it had two mouths. He fetched two stones and plucked all the exits. Then in the cave he choked the lion. Marcus, he got a mule as a gift from Hercules for helping him. Hercules flayed the lion and often used it as a garment, and sometimes he used it as a sleeping bag. The fur of this lion, it was bulletproof, and it had some magical abilities, so nothing could go through it, so that's why he wore it. And it became one of the symbols of Hercules. There are also other stories in Greek mythology that includes lions, but I think this is probably the most accurate depiction of lion in the horoscope and in the zodiac, because I think it's not only this Nemean lion that is the symbol of Leo, but also I think Hercules himself is a symbol of Leo. Those who have watched Disney's Hercules, forget that movie. I love that movie, but it's total nonsense when it comes to the actual Greek mythology. But in this myth about Hercules, he is always thought to be a hero. Hercules is thought to be the most brave, the most courage, the most powerful, the most strong of all men. At the same time, he is the most arrogant, he is really vain. The more you read myths about Hercules, you will see that he is a bit of addicted to the fame. These represent the best and worst qualities of Leos. Many times Leos become leaders, and they are very strong and they are sort of authority figures, but then that can all go too much to their heads, and they will lose their credibility. And Leo types, they tend to be very ambitious, and Leo, it is a sign that is ruled by sun and the element is fire, so that explains the ambitiousness. Leos have very high goals often for themselves, and they reach for those goals. Many times Leos are very fond of performance arts or any kind of creative activities. Many Leos are singers or dancers or actors or writers. Like, for example, some very famous Leos are Madonna and J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter. Leos tend to be very driven, and I know tons of Leos, and they're all like that. They are very, very driven. Sometimes they even have a huge amount of things that they are very interested, but that definitely depends on the person. So there are several qualities that can be attached to Leo. So I find this myth very interesting about the connection between the zodiac of Leo, the constellation of Leo, and Hercules. This character of Hercules, we can predate him, especially to Babylonia and Persia, which were these big warrior cultures, and these kind of attributes like courage and good fighting skills were very highly respected, and that's why lion was their symbol. So this was the story of Leo. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Take care and moi moi!